Hi, it's a tiny gamer, and Merry Christmas. Oh my gosh. I sound so awesome, don't I? Yeah. So last night on Christmas Eve, I like I recorded with Tiny and Silent Ghost the Starlight Celebration for Final Fantasy 14. And I believe it was last week I was able to stream with Azuna doing the Starlight Celebration. And as I was recording, there was like a pretty bad storm going on, but I tried to record as much as possible. And like I prefaced, there was also server maintenance going on that was going to start at 8 p.m. and go all the way to 2 a.m. on Christmas Day. I was trying to beat that, but with especially when I was recording with Tiny, and there was constant bouts of strong wind, downpour rain, thunder, lightning, and hail at times. So I'm like, yeah, let's just record with these two characters and I'll be good. And then I'll record the rest today. Well, from what I've been hearing, there's supposed to be more bad weather later today. So I'm recording this as my upload for the day. And then I'm going to try to focus and record for Danny. And then I hate doing it like this, but since I probably won't be able to stream for um uh oh god, I always forget her name. Hilda, and for Templeton, then what I've done in the past is I would just release it as a VOD on my VOD channel, a Tiny Gamer VODs, and I will just record, do a long recording, and then post it as a VOD. So that's what I plan to do. Especially since I'm so backed up, so you'll see it whenever I get around to it. Most likely I'm gonna see today if I could do some, at least one, possibly two editing of VODs so I can post on that channel. So at least you can have something to watch. Since, like I said, there's supposed to be another storm coming in, so I really doubt I'll actually be able to stream um, either today or tomorrow. Now, um, I tried streaming last night, or I should say, it was like the wee hours of Christmas Day. And the weather was so bad once the sun went down that my stream dropped like twice. And then when it dropped the last time, I'm like, nah, that's it. That's it. That's fine. It was just so frustrating, and I'm sorry to those who hopped in the chat only for the stream to crash, or for me not to acknowledge you. I wasn't ignoring you. It was the stream crashed. So there's that. What I was trying to do is, I don't think I properly went through all of the Worgen area before I got booted to Stormwind, because I seemed to take too long before I was having audio and connection issues with that character that I originally streamed with. And so I wasn't able to go through the whole Oregon area before I was put in the storm one because I hadn't logged in for a long period of time. And that's like the default. It sets you there. And I just decided let's start a Oregon all over again um in World of Warcraft Classic. And that's what I was attempting to do. I apologize for that. So, as you can tell, I woke up, well, last night as it was getting dark, my throat started to irritate me. And I was like, oh no, I was supposed to meet my friend Friday, now tomorrow. And that's not going to happen because I then started to have a runny nose and it just got worse. And now I have all this congestion and it's also affecting my left ear. So I will go lay down, go to sleep, and I'll have all this congestion on that side that plugs up my ear. I'm having a time right now. Like, I went so long without being sick, and now, right when I wanted to go visit her one last time before the year ends, I'm sick. But I'm gonna try to get better because the quicker I get better, the sooner I can see her. But yeah, there's the fact that my friend is still in the hospital. And it's still been weighing heavily on me because I've been tracking her progress so closely. And then there was the news that one of my family members who has been dealing with cancer for a couple years now. A few, something like that. I don't remember exactly when I initially heard the news that this family member had gotten cancer. Well, I learned that their cancer has now spread. And I was able to talk to them. They're in good spirits. They sounded good. And they reassured me that they're going to fight. They're still trying to keep active, walk, exercise, eat healthy, that sort of stuff. So I hope today they're enjoying, time with family and all that, or whenever they had family time. And again, it's just been weighing so heavily on me. The fact that, the fact that my my service animal Grim is not here. And I know before I never considered her my service animal, but she was. And then my best friend is no longer here. He never got to help me out at work. We never got to deal with the holiday rush together this year. We didn't get to, you know, be matchies and twins and wear the same shirt. It's, yeah. I just really hope that the next year is going to be so much better. Because, oh my God, I don't know if I could do another 2025. No. I think myself, my loved ones, and so many others are due so much good luck this following year. But seriously, what? Why? I'm just frustrated and not feeling good. And it's making me a little angry. But yeah, that's part of the reason I had to stop Vlogmas. And I'm so sorry. Just getting all that news, it weighed so heavily on me. And it was hard to still try and keep up with it. I got through most of it. I just, I couldn't finish it this, but hopefully y'all understand. But Christmas this year looks like a regular day. Watching others enjoy time with their family and have fun, be all smiles. I'm just here. Although I do wanna shout out a couple of friends. I do have a friend that was able to Venmo me some money so that my roommate and I could get groceries, and we did have a very nice um, Christmas meal. Well, he cooked it last night, so we had a very nice Christmas Eve meal. We have plenty of leftovers for the next couple days, so we are very grateful for that. Grateful that I didn't have to work yesterday, today, or tomorrow. I'm otherwise healthy, as healthy as I can be. Um, I wanted to also give a shout out to, so yeah, shout out to that friend. They know who they are. Also, shout out to my other friend who is um my who is the roommate of my friend that's in the hospital. They're besties, and they have been so awesome. Not just caring for, their friend, their roommate that's in the hospital, but also checking in on me, making sure I'm doing okay, helping me out with rides to and from the hospital so I could visit too, hanging out. Just, I appreciate them so much. And I know there's so many others that would like to help out and wanted to send something but couldn't because of financial issues and all that. I understand. It's rough for everybody, but I'm just I just wish that it had been better this year for so many. But I'm I'm grateful for the good moments of 2025. Very few that they were. I'm grateful them. I do have things to look forward to in 2026. Like, of course, I have Iron Lung to look forward to. I have another thing planned. I don't want to say it in case it doesn't happen, but once it happens, I will talk about it. Let's just put it that way. I'm super excited if it does happen. I know, very cryptic. Not looking forward to paying new rent, more rent in the beginning of the year, but I'm just glad that I'll be able to figure out how to do that. That I'll have the means to do that. But yeah. I'm just so tired, so exhausted. I'm gonna rest for a bit and then get to recording and editing. Yeah. And then resting. This storm. At least we don't have. Here's the thing. At least we don't have anywhere to go, and we can stay home with the worst of the storm going on. But those of you who are traveling today, please be careful on those roads, especially if you live in my state or the states above me that are dealing with flooding and all that. It's scary. So just be careful on your way to your relative's house or friend's house or on the way home. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. That's gonna be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, this is gonna be the last time you see this setup. Okay, until next year. Buy Christmas tree, buy lights, buy Santa hats, buy eggnog. Well, I think I would probably gotta keep the Monokuma onesie for a little bit longer, but yeah, all the rest is gonna go after today. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye.